So how about today we start looking at alias. First of all, you have to know what alias really means. To my most basic knowledge, just means using a different name in place of another. It's just like nicknames in high school. People are using nicknames to refer to you, but you also had your name, of which if they could use, you could just also respond. But some nicknames were really annoying. We all know that. So, but for today, we are not into nicknames or into alias. But today, we are going to look at the alias command in Linux. What it really means using a different command to do a given command that's already preset in your terminal, like sudo apt install, sudo apt upgrade, sudo apt update, such kind of thing. So let's get started. What I know with alias is just like creating your own custom commands for your own efficiency. Like when you have sudo apt install this, sudo apt install, you can shorten that to I dot. It's for you to just for your efficiency. You're the one doing it, setting all the commands for yourself. So let's start. First of all, let's start by typing alias. Okay, so these are the two things that we know. We can see when we first of all run our alias. They are first of all stored in the .bashrc file. We'll get to that later. So let's start by creating temporary aliases. That's by typing alias, the command, the name of the command, like the name of your custom command you want it to do, like the alias. Let's start by cl. So what the cl will do is just clear. As you can see, here is my alias and here is the actual command. So this is just like the nickname, this is not your name. Let's enter that. So when we cl done, there we are. So let's create another one alias. Let's do a ht. What it will do, let's see, this will do history, and do a ht. They show us all the command, and when we do a cl, clears the terminal. But for the cl, you can just use the control and the l, and it just clears your terminal. So when you see, when you run your ht for history and cl for clear, all of them run. But now let's restart our bash by just typing bash. For me, I'm using bash. There are those who will be using zsh and fish. It just depends on the kind of bash you're using. So when I restart my bash by typing bash, when I do cl, it doesn't run, or ht doesn't run. So here's where we come to the .bashrc file. So here's where when we run the alias, we saw this. So let's cut into this dot. First of all, let's know where it is. Like when we do a parent working directory, we're in root. So when we ls switch all hidden files, we can see the .bashrc file. It's here. So when we cl, like you see, I'm already getting started to use the cl that I created. But let me do a control L. It clears my terminal. Let's go to another user. Switch user to switch. Which user? Let's do Huxley. Here you are. pwd. We're in home Huxley now. Another user. That's the simplest way to switch to another user and do everything as a super user. So like when you want to open something like, oh, you went to .bashrc. I'm getting excited, don't worry. So when we do an ls switch a, you can see It's like every user has his or her own, every user has its own bashrc file. Let's log out from that. We are back again, so let's cut into the .bashrc file. So here we can see all the .bashrc file. It majorly contains like the configuration of the terminal, so I really don't recommend messing up with it. As you can see here, the Alias, you saw the first one, yeah, and the second one is here, this one, yeah. So when we uncomment this, all of this will just run. And another way to add your Alias is having a different file called .bash underscore aliases. So when we put all our aliases commands here, it will, when you just run them, it will run, but they will be in a different folder, like, but here they are under this if statement here, yeah. So let's get out of here. So yeah, how can we add? We can just add, we can use Vim or any editor to add into the .bashrc, or you can just use the echo command to add the file, to add the command straight into the .bashrc without you having to Vim or just, yeah, to open it. First of all, let's add a command using echo. Let's do an alias. The CL, what does it do? Having typos, clear, yeah. Now let's take it to the .bash rc, yeah. So when you run CL, doesn't work. Why? First, because it's already yes in the bashrc file, but for it to work, we have to restart the bash. Okay, so when you do CL, boom, there it works. So when you add an alias to your .bashrc file, you start your bash or fish or zsh, yeah, for it to be effective. So let's cut into the .bash rc. As you can see it's under here. For the Debian thing, when I restart my terminal, my bash, you just have to add it here. This what brings the Debian file. This for byobu. This I'll show you at the end of the video. Stay tuned. Yeah, so CL is now permanent. Another way to add, if you just use Vim use the .bash yeah. So that's here, we just have to edit that. You press I for insert, then you come here, do alias, the ht is equals to, what will this do? Is to the history. I press escape, colon, right, quit, enter. That ht doesn't work. Why? You have to restart our bash. So when you do an ht there, we do a cl there. So all of them are permanent now. So another way to add aliases is to create a file called .bashrc aliases. First of all, let's cut into .bashrc. What we need to create is a file called .bashrc aliases. This let's copy that. So when we touch Ctrl Shift V, we've created it. So when it's MTS, can you remember when we use the echo backspace, when you Control R, so when we use the echo command, let me look for scroll upwards. Yeah, this. So we can just use this to add something into the .bash aliases. The echo, this one of adding, so underscore alias tab. Yeah, you can use tab to clear your commands if it's already preset. So let's do another command. Let's do a smoke. What will smoke do? Smoke will apt update. So as you can see in this case, there's a space between apt and update. So with that we'll use the single quotes for it to work. So when we do an enter, yeah, let's cut into the .bash underscore alias tab. Yeah, as you can see, when you cut into the .bash aliases, this is what we find. So let's restart. When you do a smoke, it won't run, but when we restart our bash, we do a smoke, there it works. Control C to interrupt that. But another way we can vim into that. Vim, you can use any other editor of your choice. Bash underscore tab. So we just add press insert to edit alias. Let's add which command? The upgrade command. So for us to do that, first of all you have to give it something like the alias that we use. Let's do smoke licity. What will smoke licity do? Let it apt upgrade and escape right and q quit. We do a smoke licity. We don't run. Let's start our bash. Smoke licity. Yeah, as you can see, it upgrades. So let's do take n for now. Yeah, that's all up to that point. I hope you're clear. So let's go to removing aliases. To remove an aliases, let's do, first of all, let's use first the CL we've created. Pretty simple, right? So to remove aliases, you just use an alias, then the name CL, an alias not found, an alias smoke. For smoke it's gone. So an alias smoke licity. I don't know why that's not working. let's do a bash to restart our terminal. Alias. So here is all the aliases, like when you do an alias. Let's do the ls. That one is going, that's just, that is a way of removing one alias. So when you want to remove all the aliases, you just do an alias, switch it to A for all. Yeah, all of them are gone. So when you do an alias, sorry, nothing shows, all the aliases have been removed. That's all for today's video. As you can remember, I said there's something I really wanted to show you about a given terminal. What you just have to do is apt install Hollywood. That's it. Mine's already in the newest version, so what you have just to do is type Hollywood. This happens. Look at that. The terminal is going all cuckoo crazy. But you can just use this for fun. That's it. Peace out. See you next in my video. That's it. Control C to stop. Okay, so with this it can also shows you the number of processors you're having, your RAM. I don't know these things, other things are 1 hour 30 minutes, blah blah. The Linux version is 2020.3, blah blah, and all those. Your current time, yeah. That's it. Control C to stop. Exited. That's all. Thank you.